thing's actually streaming. I have 15 boxes a day. Nice and nice. It's a big one. Nothing high end. Bowman Chrome and Contenders. Contenders is fun because it gives you autos. That's why I like it personally. I open a lot of these for myself because it's fun to pull an auto. I pulled this one the other day. Just opening it for myself before a break, just waiting. On card out of 99. Hopefully we get something like that here today. We'll go live at like 7:02 here, just so people can. I started the stream a little later than normal. Usually like to give myself a 5-minute window so people can start joining. Got top loaders ready to go. I guess you guys can't see it if you're not on YouTube. I don't know if I mean hopefully we will need 100, but I don't think we'll need 100. We'll see. Got a lot of cards coming tonight. I don't know how many are in each one of these. I don't know how many are in the clone. 35 in each one of those. 30 there. Got a couple other breaks that I have up on the website if you guys want to check those out. I got a football one and a basketball one. Either can break when it's filled. Let's see where they're at now. Basketball, I was throwing in as a giveaway, like a Raz. A lot of my breaks, I'll do like a small like Raz giveaway at the end for people who didn't get a hit. You know, depending on the break, it's a little bit different. Like for if I do NFL Prisms, it's anyone who doesn't get an auto or a prism gets entered. But if I do like a normal football break, it's anybody who doesn't get an auto or a relic kind of thing. But I added to the NBA break. I threw some. There's pictures on there. I threw some raw cards of some rookies, Zion and Jaw mostly, and then I got I think I threw a few like, or maybe I don't know if there's R.J. Barrett in there or Ayton. And then I threw. We'll see if it fills today. I'll throw in a Jordan slab for a chance. But I got 13 left in the NFL one I did, the football one I put up. That's Illusions and Mosaic No Huddle. That's one supposed to pull us 8 autos, but I stay supposed to now because there's always a chance that you don't get an auto when you're supposed to. And I think it's like 10 prisms or so per 10 prisms per No Huddle box. There's 20 prisms coming there too. That one's $72, I think. One more minute, then I'll start opening. I got there's a, what's it called? The YouTube link is, I guess I could post the YouTube link for you guys. I figure half the time you guys can figure it out yourself if you want to watch it on YouTube. But you never know. Alright, it's 7:02. Start off with some contenders. I'll mix and match. I'll do a couple contenders and maybe a mega or two. Bowman Chrome Mega. Reason why these contenders are so cheap and why they will let you throw an auto in a box for $20 is Panini doesn't have the MLB like exclusive rights or whatever. So like you see this, like these guys, none of them have their number, their team logo. So you'll see no team logos on these, and you'll see everybody will be referred to by their city names. So you'll see Pittsburgh or Atlanta. You won't see Braves or White Sox like these guys. Anderson as our first parallel Altuve. We got a Christian Yelich winning ticket. But we're supposed to get one auto out of each one of these contenders boxes, which the autos for me are the most fun thing, especially if you're only spending like these blasters. You're getting spending $20 on a blaster to get an auto. Paddock. Trey Mancini. You get a green one of these in each pack. Not necessarily numbered, but Maddox Legacy. Marte. And obviously we're going by the sorry, burping there. Going by the team name on the jersey, not the where they would be now. Max Meyer, first rounder, Miami. Hate when it's not ripped clean. I really don't want any redemptions out of this. I mean, there's a good chance we will get redemptions because I feel like that's what just like happens with Panini. Well, oh, there's our first auto. Jordan Yamamoto, Miami. He had Miami. Marlins is Brody D. Brody D gets first auto of the night. Not a big time hit, but hit nonetheless. First of, like I said, first of hopefully 10. We got Jeff McNeil green and Evan White future stars. There's no guarantees on the serial number cards out of here, but I've in the handful that I've ripped as like practice and whatnot, just for like getting something on camera. I've pulled a decent amount of Tony Gwynn numbered cards. Whether I mean not, I think my best one was a Bregman out of 5, and I got jersey number out of 5, which was nice. Jersey number out of whatever is always more valuable because obviously it's just something that's there's our first serial numbered card. That is a Giolito green ticket. I guess almost all these are going to be the ticket version, but Matthew Boyd regular green and then Acuna green ticket. This is going to be a longer rip too. So many boxes. So many boxes, so many packs. I didn't take the garbage out from me dumping all these cards in the garbage next to me. Like the packs have to go in the trash can and the boxes just go on the ground because otherwise it just take up too much space. It just looks like a disaster area right now. Ryan Reynolds green, Mike Trout winning ticket. Trout cards are just like Mahomes in football. Trout cards are always fun, even if it's something that's gonna run you a couple bucks. If you even want to sell it, but you've got Donaldson, Olsen, Goldie, Ryan Anderson, and future stars Nate Pearson. Scherzer. We got Sandy Koufax, legendary. It's actually a nice looking card. I haven't seen any legendary cards that were players that old. Posey. Oh, there's our next auto. Brandon McKay, local guy for me, from about 20 minutes away from here, at the Blackhawk High School. Who had the Rays? Brendan S. I'm sorry, I looked real quick. I didn't see it. Brendan S. with the Rays. Nice auto there. No, not numbered, but nice nonetheless. You got Paddock, Zach Veen, first rounder of the Rockies. The nerd side of it here. In March, April, I bought Out of the Park Baseball. If you don't know what it is, it's like a simulation baseball game. It's like different than the other games, is you don't actually get to play. You basically just manage and run the front office. I had a Pirates one because I'm from Pittsburgh. I was one, think you can run the team better than them, kind of thing. And I had Zach Veen was one of my for 5 years because then I couldn't afford him. He was one of my stalwarts in the middle of my lineup. They actually have the legitimate like the guys who are going to be drafted for a few years. It's out of 299 Lindor. Veen was one of my guys. It's also interested to see what he does in Colorado. Those aren't This one looks like it's box cutter. Looks like it's on its last leg. Could even cut through the plastic really easily. These Bowman Chromes, there's one special pack in here. The Mojo pack. Looks like this is the one. Oh, two special. I thought there was just one. Two Mojo packs. Do those last. I've seen these rip, and I've only seen autos come out of it. At least in the ones that I happen to watch. Autos only came out of the Mojo packs, but that doesn't mean they can't. I guess I also didn't look at the checklist stuff to see how that works. Bogarts, Carolina, Rizzo, Suarez, Vogelbach. Lux rookie. It's not always. Actually, let me sleeve up that Lux rookie. Excited to get baseball season rolling here with baseball. Baseball breaks will be coming soon. I mean, on a regular basis, I should say, coming soon. Because I'll pop one of these in every once in a while. Because not that I don't like doing all the football breaks; they're great. But I just want to pop in something that's not football, just for changing it up, sake of changing it up. Then baseball's Zach Collins. Baseball might be my favorite sport, even though from Pittsburgh. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing like watching an NFL Sunday when you got fantasy, betting, all that stuff going on, but baseball's still a big one for me. Alex Young, Justin Dunn, Zach Gallen, big Zach Gallen guy. I'm going to sleeve it up because I'm super high on Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen. One time I bought one of his cards on eBay. It was under the name Zach Allen. I'm pretty sure that helped me save a few bucks because nobody else was. When you search for Zach Gallen, that search wouldn't come up. Alright, here's our Mojo, one of our Mojo packs. Remember, it's going to be a long rip. Alright, we got Brett Baty. There we go, Robert Poisson. He's one of the big guys. It's not a first Bowman, which there is a difference between first, but still good card. Who had the Athletics? Charles Carr. Sorry, I'll just leave that up right now before the Mojo packs are so much. I mean, obviously they're nicer. There's a reason why they're not all Mojo, but it's one thing that these mega boxes won't give you is these mega boxes will not give you the first Bowmans. There's Brandon Shoemake. Noah Song, Alex Kirilloff, another guy who's from near me. That is unbelievably off center, though. That is unfortunate. Probably should have sleeved this Shoemake because it's out of 250. Oh, this is gonna be a long rip here with all these boxes. I don't know why some of these top loaders are been a pain lately. I'd like to get an auto out of these Bowman Chromes tonight. I mean, we got 5 coming. It's 5. Luis Patino, Montero, Dawn of Glory, De La Cruz, Tristan Casas, Bo Naylor. Let's go back to a couple boxes of contenders. We got a lot of cards tonight. A lot of cards. We're gonna do both these boxes at one time. Just try to be. Not that the speed is of the essence here, but just so we're not doing this break for 2 hours and slowly opening cards. Gonna do one of these. Open them all at once and not speed through them, but go through them. There's only 5 in the pack. There's no reason not to. And I always say, just because it might pop off the Twitter screen for a second, YouTube always proves that with the second camera angle, nothing shady is happening. I'm not pulling a pack away or anything like that. I just can only do so much in these few inches that Twitter gives me. All right. Kyle Hendricks, Harper. There's one of our. That is Mike Minor out of 299. Realmuto. Up and coming, Luis Matos. Bogarts. Cole. I see a backwards card coming up. That's our auto. Vladdy. Harper again. A few Harpers tonight. Nick Gonzalez. Draft pick. On card. I always like the one. Another nice thing is he gets these on card ones, which is great. Very nice. Very nice. Couple nice hits so far with the McKay and the sorry, the Gonzalez. I'm just now realizing how the absurd stack of cards I'm about to have here. Auto, Bregman. One time someone asked me, like, do you ever get 2 autos out of here? And I'm like, I mean, theoretically you can get an extra auto, but if I know Panini well enough, you were not. They very well might give you one less, but not very unlikely to give you one more. Another next one. I have a bunch more of these Bowman Chromes and these contenders. One day on Walmart, or Walmart.com, like the website, I was on Twitter and someone said, hey, Bowman Chrome is on Walmart. And this is back when I had like no inventory at all in terms of like what I could get, what I couldn't get. And I hopped on and I bought like, I bought like 15 of them. And then I panicked, not panicked, bought is probably a bad way to phrase it, but I just bought a ton because, oh, yeah, Houston. Shea Whitcomb. Auto, not numbered or anything, but still, I'll always like to get the autos. Houston Astros was Simon G. If I remember right, from up north, the Canadian, that's a different Simon G. As time's gone on, I've gained some new followers, which means I've had to keep an eye on the first initial stuff, which has been. I guess that was just one card that's really like that. Just made it so be a little bit more careful when you come to these breaks. There's been times where I see like, oh yeah, like today's break had 2 Charles C's. Had to go through and what's it called? Differentiate them with a couple extra letters. Now Baez is out of. I think these are all out of 299. Futures first rounders Austin Martin. Austin Martin was the guy every year in my I was talking about before, my out of the park baseball league. Always one of the top draft picks. Get back to the Chrome here. After that first box of Chrome, I forgot how much I liked Topps and Bowman Chrome cards. One of the few times I could get them at a reasonable price too, because I don't get retail name. If you ever see me breaking retail, that means I bought it off a third party. So like, or third party, or like this. I got really, really lucky on Walmart one day. Just do all these at one time. There's only 5 cards in the pack. Want to get an auto. Give me, you got 5 of these tonight. Give me 1 auto. Not too much to ask. I feel like 1 auto out of 5 boxes. All right, Bowman Current. Here we go. Puck, rookie. Blackman, Bregman, Calhoun, Cole, Verlander, Justin Benning, Suarez, Grass, Bellinger. Another Lux. See that right here. Got the other Lux up there already. Another Gowan, Sean Murphy, Cole, Miggy. And Bell, no longer a hometown guy for me. Mac, Posey, and Abreu. These stacks are getting ridiculous. And we are only at like the halfway point. Good news for everybody involved, bad news for me, because I have to sort all these tonight. Well, I guess I don't have to tonight. If you were in any breaks this past week, even last night's, normally the plan is not to do Friday night's break and the Saturday shipment, like because I pack on Friday. But good news for everybody involved is I think I found a way to speed up my shipping process by luring the wife in to help me. And I bought some not supplies, probably a bad way to put it. I bought some extra sorting bins and I bought some shelving that helps keeps it organized down here. Good, oops. Go backwards too. Helps keep me organized to make it go a little bit faster, and so I'm not down here until 1 in the morning. Another Passon, Patino. There's a. Let's forget with Rushman. Dawn of Glory. Another Kirilov. I'll be slaving these up, don't worry. Montero. See blue coming up. Give me somebody good. Dane Dunning. I think he was, don't quote me on this, but now I'm trying to remember. Was he the one in the trade with the Nats? Yeah, trade with the Nats. It was out of 150. It's top rows. You got Bo and Cowler. Yeah, let's go back to the contenders. Alright, so far the contenders have given us Nick Gonzalez, Brandon McKay, Jordan Yamamoto, and Shea Whitcomb? Shea Whitcomb. I mean, my baseball knowledge dropped this past year because of how little I paid attention to the baseball season, because I was so focused on, I think I said it in the break last week, or a couple days ago. I still play adult baseball. I'm 30, but I still play and manage an adult baseball team. All of my focus that time of the year was, what can we do to keep the season going? I didn't pay attention to much anything else other than that, just because yeah, it felt weird. And I just kind of drowned out the noise of baseball before, because for the longest time it wasn't starting, and I was like, I don't want any updates. But then half the updates for the draft and whatnot, I just honestly didn't pay any attention. I guess maybe 2019, 2018 stuff. We can talk to that. I don't usually like doing this with such a long break and such a so few cards per pack. It's just easier to do it this way. If you've joined up in the football break, I think it's down to about 10 spots now. But if we fill that tonight, there's a Kershaw out of $2.99. refill that tonight. We'll break that tomorrow. I like to break it in the morning if we can. Keep flipping me back and forth, Panini. I hate when you do that. Oops. A little spoiler alert on our next auto. Max Meyer. Nice hit there. Actually, if anybody wants to chime in, I can't remember what team drafted Max Meyer. So it's like I said, paid so little attention to the draft. I know Nick Gonzalez is a Pirate because hometown team. Ichiro. Hey, I don't know why I flipped it around for when I knew we were heading back this way. Waters. Alright. We got 3. We're like just barely at the halfway point right now. We got 3 more mega boxes of Chrome. And we got, after this, 4 more of the Contenders Blasters. And if you're first time breaking, this past week I kind of set up a schedule of all breaks on, I said Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be packed on Sunday night to ship out Monday afternoon whenever I stop at the post office basically. And so these will go out. I mean, they couldn't go out tomorrow. Max Myers and Marlin? Okay, there you go. So the Marlins having another hit. Whoever had the Marlins? Brody D. It's one thing that's going to be a little bit of a pain, I guess. If I can't remember who some of these guys got drafted by, I have to look it up. Dominguez. No one's on the Dominguez train. I can't be on the side of actually spending legitimate money on Dominguez. Pujols, I see a really shiny card out there. Yep, there we go. Another auto. This one goes to the Phillies. Jeffrey M. Jeff's been in a few of my breaks. Not that I always say this. Not that I don't care about the newbies, but I do like this. I do like to see one of the guys who've been around for a bit hit something nice. I really want to see what this. I guess this is the shiny card. I really want to see what this shiny card is. Ellis Andrews, that's out of 99. Okay, on. Thank you. Review. Josh Bell, that is out of 299. Baez and Liberatore. Alright, let's see if we can get an auto out of this Chrome box. So many cards, and I can't believe this breaks half over. Sorting will be fun for sure. Nope, not doing those yet. Sorry. Let's keep the Mojo packs separate. Extra added fun. If you always wonder why I sort them to different sides, I got an AL and an NL pile. Every once in a while, I'll throw one in the wrong pile, but it helps me a lot when it comes sorting time. In terms of, oops, there's 2 cards there. Acuna. When it comes time to, I basically have. If you see the black thing in the thing behind me, I have a bunch. Oh, I had 2 of them. Now I have like 6, so I can do multiple breaks at a time. But I throw them. Do AL. I'll do AL in one, NL in the other. And if I already have stacks of AL and stacks of NL ready to go, it goes faster. I tried a different way where I just put them all in one stack and sorted them both at once, and it took me longer. Alright, let's give me something good here. Give me an auto. Mize. Nice one. Okay, Donna Glory. I should have been looking at the not numbered. Cash. McCarthy. Brendan Malone. The Bucko. That is out of 150. These top winners are tight today. Kudo Ruiz and Tavares. Alright. Two more of these, and then we'll head back to another mega. So many cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got. I was just making sure we have hit an auto in every box. I'm actually surprised because I've heard, and I know the very first two of these contenders boxes that I opened. I did a personal break for somebody. I opened both two contenders boxes, and both of his autos were redemptions. I heard a lot of these contenders pop out redemptions, but I also have been hearing good things of Panini in terms of their redemptions on people just like after the 120 days thing and they never got their redemption. Panini just giving people very, very nice cards. One guy, I think he said his auto was like he had an auto redemption point. It was a good player, but not like, you know, wasn't like a Trout redemption or something like that. And they gave him a Griffey auto. It's insane. The contenders are good for just you want to start building the collection. Fun autos. A lot of stars, a lot of young players. Joey Gallo out of 299. Escobar. Robinson. Jonathan Daza. One super deep Dynasty Fantasy Baseball league I was in. I actually had Daza come through my minor league system, and there's 30-team leagues. If you ever get somebody that actually makes the major leagues, it's exciting. 30-team league with 20-man minor league system. It's nuts. I think I just put a George Brett in the NL pile, which I have to figure that out later. So the 6 of you who have been around since 7. Appreciate it. To those of you who are at least on the Twitter stream, I don't know if people are watching on YouTube or not. Like when people watch live, pop in with comments and whatnot. I know I have a handful of guys in the football breaks who always comment. Time goes on, but I don't think any of them are baseball fans really. Or at least they didn't get in this break. So many packs. Alright. Marte, Bellinger, Nola out of 299. Big Nola guy just for this upcoming year. I bought a lot of raw Nolas, Nola cards. Nola and Eloy. Those are my two guys who have bought this off season in the assumption that we're another Nick Gonzalez. Nice night for the The Bucks. Sorry, talking while burping. 2 autos. Nick Gonzalez. There's an Eloy. Sawyer, Eloy again. I have to restack these piles again. One thing I hate is like you see those chrome, the chrome cards they do bend. They don't come out very well in terms of how they come out of the pack. But if you throw them in a top loader, they eventually end up being fine. But I'd like it to come out of the pack nicer. All right, another chrome here. Let's see if baseball season starts on time this year. I know that I saw, it was maybe a month or so ago, they were talking about potentially starting in May. Didn't really read the reasoning of why. I think there was a Players that wanted it. I'm not really sure why they were looking for that. Losing our stacks. All right. Shit. Probably. I should sleeve with the shit, right? Bear deserves a sleeve and a load. Sugo. So, Arozarena, big postseason. But at the same time, I'd be selling every Arozarena card that I had if I had more than one of them. Well, yeah, I think I only have one actually. One that I know of. There's one that I pulled after the fact that it was something that people would want. Anyways. So I already know when I throw it NL. Hate when I throw the NL guys in the AL pile. Kyle Lewis. Rookie of the Year, Kyle Lewis. Goes to the Mariners. Corey S. Alright, give me a Mojo auto here. Come on. Laura's a big one to have this year. Vaughn. Come on. There we go. Austin Hanson. Astros. Simon G. Not numbered or anything, I don't think. Yeah. Not a big time guy. Not a first or second rounder. I don't think it was that I remember. But auto nonetheless. Man, these top loaders are fighting me today. Alright, last 2 boxes of Contenders. The long break is almost over. I guess I've had longer breaks. I'm looking at the time. It's about 7:40. I think I had a couple breaks hit, football breaks hit an hour, and I just did like for a bunch of fat pack box. I think one break had 2 fat pack boxes as well as some mosaic. That was a lot of cards. A lot of cards. I did a break. This was last night. Oops, I missed a pack. Did a break last night where it was low cards, but it was expensive because there was Spectra, there was Obsidian, there was 2 boxes of XR, and a box of Phoenix. So I think the whole break was less than $100, but we had, the whole break was less than 100 cards. There was 93 or not 93, sorry, 23 hits, including very last card of the night was a Burrow patch auto. I got a Steve Young jersey in there. I forget what else fun we had, but that was a fun one for sure. Dude, I'll do some more of those, but the thing that stinks about that break is, I want to say it was like $90, because like I said, there was 23 hits, but there was I think 2 teams that did not get a single card, and that kind of sucks. But risky take, I guess, in any of these breaks. There's only 93 cards. I don't know. You had to ask yourself, I guess, what's better, getting behind Isaac Galloway? Oh, they're not numbered, but it's okay. You have to ask yourself what's better, getting like this break here is a lot cheaper, but it's a lot more cards. You're definitely not walking away without a card tonight. There's no way there's a team that's not walking away without at least like 5. But at the same time, your hits that you're going to get aren't going to be worth the same thing as like that Burrow is going to be worth, I would assume, when all said and done, like a $300 card, if not more. And there's not going to be a single card, sorry guys, that I'm going to pull tonight. It's going to be worth $300. Just the lay of the land, just how the difference in pricing is that Dozier. Even go off. And maybe unless we pull like a Dominguez auto or something. Or like I don't know. We had to pull some pretty high-end autos in order to make it be a couple $100. And it'd probably have to be at the Bowman Chrome variety because the Panini stuff doesn't sell as well. So I always tell people, like, if you're trying to make money off of baseball cards, the Panini cards are not going to get you to make money. But if you are trying to just build a fun collection, which is, before I started breaking, that's really what I was doing. I was trying to build a fun collection. I love these Panini cards. Panini Chronicles Baseball is probably a hobby box. Probably my favorite thing. It's like you get, I forget how many. I said it wrong before, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's 3 autos and like a memorabilia card or something like that. But great hits for the. I think it's like $130 for the box. Love it. That was the thing that Austin Hendrick, another local guy. Oh, and it's a cracked ice. Very, very nice. Austin Hendrick. Nice on-card signature out of 23. Very, very nice. That'll just cover up Yamamoto. I guess you guys can't even see it because they took the camera down a little bit, but that was a nice hit there. Hit of the night so far, I'd say pretty easily. All right, last box. Almost done. Almost there. One thing I like about the baseball breaks too, like before I broke, I joined breaks. Baseball breaks is there's very few times you're gonna leave the break and be like legitimately like angry. Like like tonight's break is, yeah, like not all of you guys are gonna get autos and whatnot, but at the same time, for 25 bucks, I feel like no one here is gonna be angry that they walked away with whatever 20, 30 cards for 25 bucks when you also had all these chances at autos. I know the Pirates are happy tonight. The Rays are happy tonight. Got a good handful of teams that walking away tonight with a nice night. Meadows, Rizzo, Seth Brown. Gotta try to keep my eyes on the another Rosemary. Keep my eyes on the screen down my phone screen, but at the same time I look away from it all the time. Just like use my eyes and stare at my actual hands rather than my what am I putting on the screen hands or like the image. Just have it. Neither of those bows looking at them now are centered too well, which kind of stinks. I actually remember, now that I'm thinking about it, when I sent out the teams list, somebody got the Pirates. I want to say it was Cody. I want to say Cody who got the Pirates and immediately wanted to trade them, and then he ended up with a couple autos tonight. All right, last chance for an auto here. DL Hall, Corbin Carroll, Libertor, out of 99. Yeah. I enjoy these top loaders. And Jeremiah Jackson finishes it off. Not a bad night tonight, though. We got these two McGonzalez autos, Brandon McKay auto. We had this Hendrick auto, very nice. Probably that's the nicest card of the night. Not Yamamoto auto. We got these Libertor serial numbered, a couple of Bo Bichette, Gavin Lux, Tone, Woodcomb auto, Meyer auto. A couple. Whoops. Going down here. A couple more autos up here. We got Galloway, Gaza, Hanson. We got a couple of songs tonight, I think. These ones, Kyle Lewis. Not too bad. I'll be sorting these out here and getting them out to you guys. They'll be there next week. So if they're going out on Monday, they'll be there by the end of the week. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I got those two breaks. I don't know where they're at now. I'll check in. Why not just check in while a couple of you guys are still on the stream? Shouldn't be holding you guys up too much, right? If you've been following along for 50 minutes. We got, of course, computer's taking forever to load now. Still at the same spot. 13 for the NFL, 15 for the NBA. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we get those filled. One of those filled tonight so we can break it tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys at the next break.